Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today I wanted to make a video that, sort of strayed away from gaming. Sometimes we gotta sort of stop and take a breather and you just have a video where we don't do any of the any of the stupid shit and just sort of take a breather. So today I wanted to really just talk about a simple sort of thing. Consider this kind of a thank you video. I haven't really made one of these in a while. But in case you've been keeping up, I haven't really sort of kept up my streaming game. Yeah, I sometimes miss dates for certain videos, and right now that's usually just because sometimes I just don't really have the idea for it. So I figured, instead of just cobbling something together, I'll just wait until another day, right? I haven't been streaming as often just because there's been a fair bit on my mind, and right now I've been sort of, I guess, emotionally fucking on a whole tirade in my mind, but regardless about that, it's sort of an explanation to it. But a video I made a while ago, one that I was talking about, YouTube being a necessarily difficult position. I really made that video because lately YouTube's kind of been sort of pissing me off, at least with a lot of its content creation community. And it doesn't take a lot to really fucking piss me off. I mean, you guys got to realize I'm a pretty easygoing individual. Okay, I like long walks on the beach and all that good stuff. Okay, I like me a good old whiskey sour, if you know what I mean. But ladies and gentlemen, all right, it takes a lot to fucking drive me up the wall of insanity to piss me off, and it's sort of seeing the lack of the lack of the lack of gratefulness I sort of see when it comes onto this platform sometimes. When I made that video and I covered the idea about, YouTubers who basically look at sort of fans as a whole dollar sign, it completely drives me up the wall to see that kind of effect taking place. I sort of see a lot of people who have probably the easiest job in the fucking world, which is, again, put almost minimal effort into this kind of stuff and get a massive reward out of it. I've always been one of those people that says YouTube is almost like building a sort of community around it, because if you notice, channels aren't really just built on the individual themselves. There's a whole community around it, and that's sort of what makes it fucking flourish, okay? Any big YouTube following that you see really is only here because the community is so active around it. One of the big examples, sometimes you could bring up the whole Leafy is here kind of crap, right? That guy and his community ran the fucking gauntlet, okay? Just like any other large YouTube following, it's really the community, and of course, in massive part, the actual community, I guess, leader, the channel holder, basically runs it. But I think the most successful channels lie into people that actually look at their community as a community. One of the most insulting things that I've sort of seen, and of course this was towards the end of 2017, and even up till now, throughout this year, is the lack of gratefulness I sort of see amongst some content creators on the platform. Specifically those who have turned primarily up into live streaming and have sort of joined in that wave, getting angry at fans and all that kind of nonsense. Again, it's something that does really piss me off, how people aren't fucking grateful about the things that they have. When I made that video and I started talking about the jizz mopper analogy, yeah, it was kind of hilarious, but it's one of those things that I really wanted to fucking hammer in. There's a lot of people who have life in the shittiest of fucking manners, and at least one of my major goals on this platform is to at least make somebody in that shitty jizz mopper position, because let's be fucking honest here, being a goddamn left splooge cleaner is a fucking problem, okay? Nobody fucking enjoys cleaning jizz, alright? If you're, I don't know if you're eating or not, but nobody loves cleaning fucking semen or cum or whatever the fuck we're talking about, okay? I know that I'm really fixated on that, but I'm just driving home the fucking details about how bad shit could really be. Alright? Nobody wants to fucking do that. My goal, at least always on this platform, is at least to make the fucking jizz moppers of the world, I guess, fucking smile. Call it a weird goal if you will, but hey, to all the jizz moppers out there, we salute your fucking effort put into it. I know you gotta hustle, I know you gotta grind, but hey, bless you for what you're doing. And when I look at the content creation community nowadays, at least when it comes to the easier kind of stuff, I made that video specifically targeting people who are fucking Reddit YouTubers, I guess you could say the news hounds, the news aggregators, if you will, the fucking Kotaku reaction channels. When I made a point about that, I made a point about people losing touch with their community and basically losing the gratefulness they have for the people that fucking watch them. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I haven't made one of these videos in a while, but, we're reaching about 1 million subscribers at this point, and I'm sort of starting up a new series that I think a lot of people here are liking anyways. And again, that really all has to do with, being grateful to all of you and being thankful that you all are still really watching my dumb, goofy ass on the internet. I hope that I've never changed since, fucking 2012, at least personality wise. I hope my content doesn't come across as what I did back then. The whole fucking 480p webcam. Well, not even the webcam. The webcam was probably the fucking best part, okay, because I used a proper tablet for that at least. The microphone was absolute dog shit. Used a fucking cheapo cell phone for that, but I hope that at least has changed. But I hope I've never changed in that respect. Lately, I've just had a whole lot on my mind. I wanted a chance to ramble, but I also wanted a chance to really say thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And tomorrow, if I know when I'm posting this video on the schedule, I'll at least have a virus video for you, ladies and gentlemen. A good old gay old time. Thank you all for showing up, and again, I always want to stress that I'm grateful for anybody that is watching me. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like lately a lot of that has been lost. I feel like there's a lot of content creators that just really don't even give a shit about the whole community aspect side of things and are. I mean, it used to be bad when you. I mean, it always used to be kind of like this, looking at things from a really, monetary statistical standpoint. But I think nowadays it's sort of reached a point where it's like people really are just giant Dolan signs to everyone else in the world. So again, I wanted to sort of, recheck and get it off my mind and get it off my chest and let you know how thankful I am for anybody here that is watching. We're reaching 1 million subs here, and it's been a fucking journey. And the journey don't end, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking see what else strives beyond it. Thank you very much for showing up. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.